Whether or not you are eligible for overtime pay if you are salaried depends on your job duties and the nature of your job. The Fair Labor Standards Act is the federal law that regulates overtime pay, and it provides certain exemptions to the overtime pay requirement for certain types of employees, including salaried employees. There are two main exemptions to the overtime pay requirement for salaried employees: the executive exemption and the administrative exemption. The executive exemption. This exemption applies to employees whose primary duty is managing the enterprise or a department or a subdivision of the enterprise, and who customarily and regularly directs the work of two or more other employees. The employee must also have the authority to hire or fire other employees, or the employee's suggestions and recommendations as to the hiring, firing, advancement, promotion, or any other change of status of other employees must be given particular weight. The administrative exemption. This exemption applies to employees whose primary duty is performing office or non-manual work directly related to the management or general business operations of the employer or the employer's customers, and whose primary duty includes the exercise of discretion and independent judgment with respect to matters of significance. If an employee is exempt under either of these exemptions, they are not eligible for overtime pay. However, if an employee does not meet the requirements for either of these exemptions, they are entitled to overtime pay at time and a half for all hours worked over 40 in a work week. It is important to note that just because an employee is salaried doesn't mean they are automatically exempt from overtime pay. It depends on the job duties and responsibilities. If you have any doubts, it is best to consult the Department of Labor or a lawyer to determine your rights and obligations under the law.